Alright, what's going on, guys? On today's video, I'm going to be installing a Camber control arm. I went with the True Hurt. I have it in the car, I'll show you in a second, but I kind of wanted to just make this DIY video because I already did the other side. It's way more easier than this side is. This side is the one that has the exhaust on it, and it's a lot more difficult to do. The tip that I wanted to give you guys for anyone that's trying to do this is you have an exhaust hanger right there. Take it off the exhaust hanger and it's gonna give you a little bit more slack to where you can push. I think I pushed the exhaust toward the car to where I was able to get it's gonna be there's two 14 millimeter bolts under there. I used a breaker bar. It's not really super tight on there. It's about hand tight. I used, I don't know what size inch extension this is, but it's a 1/2 inch. And I had a little converter to 3/8, and I was able to finally get it on there and twist it to break it loose. Like I said, getting it loose is not a hard part. The hard part was just having enough leverage to be able to fit it on there perfectly so I could break it loose. So I already broke it loose. I have both of them broken loose. I'm just gonna take them off, and then we're gonna take off this bolt right here. I believe this one might be a 14 millimeter too. And then I'm gonna go ahead and install the other one. And then I already did the other side, so I'm just gonna show you guys exactly what to do here. So obviously first you wanna jack your car up, get it on the jack stand. And then what you can do first is you can take this bolt out first, but I already know I can do this one. So I just tried to, my first attempt was to try to take these two 14 millimeter bolts off. So now I'm simply just taking my tool here, and these bolts are pretty long, so because I already did the other side. So it's just gonna be just trying to loosen them until they completely fall off here. There we go. All right, so that's one of them off. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get the other one off, and then we're gonna move to removing this one, and that will give me access to take this whole thing completely off. So finally got that thing undone. Now coming over here, grab your little wrench. I'm just gonna place one side right there. I believe this one is a 17 millimeter. So all I'm gonna do now, I'm not gonna be able to record this because I'm gonna need both hands, but I'm just gonna put my wrench here and I'm just gonna twist, and then to keep it from spinning so I actually loosen it, I'm just gonna keep my other hand here and then just keep twisting, and you'll get this bolt right off. All right, boys, just like that, we got this bolt off, and then you're just gonna slide that bad boy right out of there, put that right there, and gives you access to take this piece of crap off. OEM piece of shit. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab the new one. As I said, this is the brand that I went with, True Hurt. I believe I got this one off of I got this off Amazon. I just looked up the spec of my car. I have a 2012 Honda Civic EX Coupe. Got it on Amazon. It was right around, I think, 240 something bucks. I'll put a link in the description below. But these are adjustable. These are comparable to the Skunk 2 gold ones that they offer. It's gonna be the same thing. These are just a little cheaper, but still aluminum, still high quality. It's gonna be the same thing, guys. So what I'm gonna do now is because I need to get an alignment, I'm gonna measure this from the middle right here to the middle of this piece right here to the OEM, because I want to put it to spec of what the OEM is. And then once I take it to my alignment shop, they'll handle it from there and put it to the right specs that it needs to be to account for my negative camber, since I do have iBox Sportline lowering springs on all four corners of my car. So just measuring the OEM one, it measured out to about 13.5 inches. So just gonna measure this one out, and I'm gonna measure this one out to exactly 13.5 inches. And to do that, I'm gonna have to twist this metal bolt. That's what you're gonna use. You're gonna hold this one, hold this still, and hold this one closer toward the bracket still, and just twist the middle one to loosen it. And then once you have it at the right spec, you're gonna tighten everything back up, and then it'll be good to go back on the car. I got this to spec 13.5 inches, just like the OEM one. Now it's simply just gonna be putting it back in here and then tightening everything back up, put the wheel back on, and you're gonna be good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. I might have to adjust my other side. But yeah, I just wanted to make this short little video, just for anybody who might be struggling like I was. It is hot, so if you guys found that video informative, let me know down below. Again, aside from that, I will catch you guys in the next one. And remember, guys, to keep shifting forward.
You'll always be my sky.